74 laps to go here at the NASCAR Nationwide event at Chicagoland Speedway as you look across the infield. You've heard of motorized chairs? How about a motorized couch? Can you believe this? Take a look at this. This is great. Oh, what will they think of next? Great job. All right, let's go back to the sixth pit stop.
Wow, I think there's always been a lot of misconception about, who Kevin and I really are, and the fact that I wear the fire suit in the family, and it's a big joke, but I really do wear the fire suit in the family. Right? Yeah. So, and there might be a few other things that you didn't know about Kevin and I, even though we've been married 10 years. You might not know this either, but you might be surprised to know that when Kevin asked me to marry him, he cried. And I thought, oh, that's sweet, and that was so touching. Then he cried at our wedding, and I thought, okay, I'm going to give him that one. That's, kind of what you're supposed to do at a wedding. And then he cried after Jersey Shore last week, and Ronnie and Sammy got in a fight. He cried. I thought, that's odd, right? That's the way I remember it. I'm not sure how you remember it. Okay. So anyway, we're coming. And I'll admit, there are times when Kevin's temper really gets the best of him, and I think it's, actually we were dating at the time. He missed the race at Rockingham, and he left me at the racetrack. He took my purse, he took my cell phone, he took everything. And I thought, how am I going to get back to the hotel? And I saw Jimmy Johnson in the corner. I said, hey, do you mind giving me a ride? And don't you know, we beat Kevin back to the hotel. I think we may have lapped Kevin, really. But I love you.
Thanks.
Okay.
I can tell.
You can tell.
Man. That was rough.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Wow.
Say, 10 years, huh?
Oh, yeah.
In a row? No, seriously, nice job, Delana. Our next guest used to be a driver as well, but he stunk.
That's you, bud.
Yeah. I don't really need to go on, but I'm going to anyway, because you already know who he is. This guy once crashed coming out of the pits. No. Let's put this into perspective, folks. I've never been in a race car. I think I could do that. Please welcome Wrong Way Dylan.
Wow. I was coming up here, we're supposed to read his teleprompter and all this other stuff, but I've got so much good stuff, Kevin. After, I know you're going to nail me later. So,
rephrase that.
Oh, yeah, I'll rephrase that. Yeah. So, but Jeremy, I really appreciate, Jeremy, I really appreciate your introduction and everything, and the members only jacket. That's really cool. If we were still in that deal, that's really cool. So anyway, going back to what she said about you taking her purse and Jimmy taking you home that night, he disappeared. And we didn't know where he was. And it was like, he didn't say bye, and that's a true story. 2 days later, we couldn't find him either. So the next thing you know, he's on a milk carton. There he is. There he is over there on the milk carton. Finally, our guys went out and found him and brought him back, unfortunately for us, or I guess lucky for us, because we won a couple races since then, and everything else. We really appreciate that. And, he abandoned his teammates like that, just like, damn, his hair's doing right now. It's receding. It's like, it's hard. He's abandoned, it's running away. Just like you did that day at Rockingham. Doing good. It's looking good. I can't say a whole lot because I got a 4-head and my head's receding right now, but unfortunately Kevin's got a 5-head. We can't do a whole lot about that. Kevin, I really appreciate you being with us, and I'm gonna get off the stage right now. Thanks.
All right, settle down. Let me get this straight. You own the company?
Well, my father-in-law does.
And lay off the members-only jacket crap. You dress like a bus driver. Well, we all knew that was going to go the way that it went. I'm surprised he found his way back to the seat without taking out a couple of tires. We'll be back after this.
Next on the Harvick Roast, comedian John Reep and two-time Sprint Cup Series champion.
Wow, I didn't know I was going to take that much abuse by my wife. The rest of you did okay, I guess. I've definitely sat through a lot of those Mike Dillon meetings where you walk out and you go, wonder what just really happened. What am I supposed to do now?
No, I didn't have it.
Hey,
You know, we gotta be careful with that.
Tony Stewart. Yep. Don't hold her too tight, her Spanx might fall off. Tony Stewart, thanks for being here. I know you're in Australia when the producers called you to do this, and you called them right back. Pretty amazing. You're only allowed one call. Tony and I are good friends. In fact, he once stayed with me and my wife in our home. House guest from hell. He likes to be naked. I walked in on him naked once. I'd never seen that much hair in my life. From his neck to his toes. I thought he was wearing a mink fire suit. Dude, your nipples are like buttons on a fur coat. Who's your mom, Sasquatch?
I don't know, but she'll be calling you after the show.
It's also no secret that Tony loves the ladies. Sarah Lee, Wendy's, Mrs. Paul, Little Debbie. These days, he can only meet women on Craigslist. Jenny Craigslist.
You had a major issue. You were telling your team on the radio that you were either hoping for Frosted Flakes or Cheez-Its.
Or some Subway would be nice. I can't believe you came all the way over here and didn't bring something to eat for all of us.
Well, we didn't have really enough room in the truck for food.
Yeah, Matt ordered some food, but the NASCAR didn't bring it yet. So, yeah, we're just obviously excited to get this thing fixed and go finish this race. We got a pretty good Fastenal Fusion. Maybe not as good as Greg and Matt's cars, but Matt's messing with you right now. No, our car is very good, and we had a little fuel issue at one point, and
It's called Focus.
yeah, I think Matt was messing with the fuel system earlier or something. But once we got that worked out, I think we're going to be good. It's going to be good.
Now, when you try to describe the action on the racetrack for the fans at home from your cockpit, what it's called electronics, Matt. You know, Greg, it seemed like during the duel and even in practice that a lot of guys were saying that the bottom line, it was much more difficult to get a good run. The top line was the more preferred line, but it seemed like almost the reverse tonight sometimes.
Yeah, it does. It seems like the bottom, but
These are the moves that can win a championship. Watch Jimmy Johnson.
Go to the middle, go to the middle. Hell yeah, watch this still crashing. Go down, go down, go down. Watch him, watch him.
See the 55 get hit from behind back there by Kevin Harvick.
Let's listen to Jimmy's radio.
Did not hit a thing. Sam, riding around dead last from here on out. There's only like 5 cars left. Can't we at least try to go for the win? No, you have no idea how lucky we are. I mean, I'm telling you what. We better still think lucky too, because it's not over. But I was just 60s. Did you hit anything or lock anything up? Punch a freaking soul.
That's not the first time that's been said by a driver, I'll assure you. You've thought that
Hello and welcome to Just Married. I'm your host, Rick Allen, and joining us today, 3 newlywed couples. Let's meet them. Matt Crafton and his wife, Ashley. James Busher and his wife, Chris. And Cale Gale and his wife, Jennifer. We'll start off with the men. The first question that we asked the ladies. What article of clothing does he wear that you can't stand? Matt, what do you think it's going to be?
Hat.
A hat? Hat. How about that? And you wear a hat all the time for work.
We were just arguing about it on the way
He
here.
was mad because he couldn't wear a hat today.
All right, James.
There's a couple, but I'm guessing the blue pair of shorts that I have.
Blue pair of shorts. How about that?
We spent a lot of time
All right.
together.
What do you think?
I'd
Cale,
probably say tall white socks.
Tall white socks?
Yeah, she hates
tall
those.
socks with shorts. I think we've got to give it to him. The tall socks was the answer there. That was very well done. All right, ladies, we asked the guys, if he were to describe you as a racetrack, which track would you be?
Probably Darlington because he thinks I'm difficult.
That's an interesting idea.
No.
Bristol. Why Bristol?
Why Bristol?
Because it's mean, it'll spit you out.
Okay.
Same theory.
All right. Which racetrack do you think, James,
I don't know.
has you most resemble?
Bristol.
Bristol
That
it
was a
is.
really good guess.
All right, Jennifer.
I would say Bristol as well. That's my favorite track, so hopefully.
Could it be a clean sweep for Bristol? Bristol, get off of me.
You know, it's just women's like Bristol and race cars at Bristol is like magnets. You're just, you know, sometimes you just got to get off of me a little bit every now and then. You know?
Okay. All right. I like it. All 3 of you answered Bristol. That's pretty interesting. We asked the ladies, if you had to marry another NASCAR driver other than your husband, who would it be?
It's not difficult.
Oh, it's not difficult. She's
Jimmy
got her
Johnson.
mind made
Jimmy
up already. Jimmy Johnson. How about
It's the
that?
facial hair. That's what it is.
Oh, is that why you're going with the almost beard?
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it.
Okay. All right. Nice try.
I want to say it's one of my teammates, Casey Kane.
Casey Kane. How about
A little
that?
more scandalous if it's your teammate.
Cale.
Carl Edwards.
Carl Edwards. Quickly. Carl with a heart. What would your wife say was the most romantic thing you've ever done
This
for her?
one's easy.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
I'm not
it might
very
be
romantic.
it might be the only romantic thing.
Okay.
Probably, he might not want everybody to know how romantic he is. Probably his proposal on the beach.
The proposal on the beach.
Proposed.
Proposed. Most romantic. Very good. All right, Chris.
Probably that time that we got home from a race and you had my sister like fix our whole house and the walkway to our bedroom with candles and there was rose petals everywhere.
That was a nice one, but you're wrong.
Oh, no.
I planned our entire honeymoon.
Oh, see, that was romantic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jennifer.
I guess just like our whole like marriage process. I mean, I don't know if that's really an answer, but just like our whole wedding in general, like he was pretty romantic about like the whole process.
The wedding process.
I can't think of like one specific.
Yeah, what do you think? Married her? Well, that is romantic, but I think that's pretty broad.
Okay, I love how the ladies know none of them hesitated when asked about a backup husband. But the big question is, was that the suit Rick Allen wore to the prom? And how are we going to break this tie? Rick?
Well, Kristen, no. It's not the suit that I wore to the prom. This is a lot newer than the suit that I wore to the prom. But actually, we do have a tie, 15 points for each couple. And we're going to ask a bonus question when we come back. And it would even make Bob Eubanks blush. So you'll want to see that.
Our couples know each other pretty well. We have a tie, and our tiebreaker question is, on your honeymoon, how many times did you make whoopee?
OMG.
My grandmother is going to watch this show. Was that double digits?
Double digits.
Our first couple, Matt and Ashley.
What did you put?
Go ahead and flip them over.
He's gonna put like
Matt says 7.
I don't remember all of those.
And Ashley says 5. All right.
She must have been sleeping.
All right. Let's go to the Bushers. James, Chris. James said 9 and 9. How about this?
Scary that y'all know exactly.
All right. And the Gales. Gail and Jennifer.
I had it planned.
35. Sorry, 3 and 5. Okay. Congratulations to James and Chris Busher, winners of Just Married. Until next time, I'm Rick Allen. Thanks for joining us.